Hello all, welcome to our Zoid Rush video. This is your host T. Hold on. Cut it! Cut! We don't cut here. One takes all. Hello YouTube. Long time no see. Hello everybody. I am Tmzoids, also known as Tony, and it's 2024. Where have you been? Where's the videos? What's going on? How are you? Where's the Chalk Talks? Where's the Zoid Rush videos? And this video is not your typical update video like my other update videos. This is more of a reflection video of my videos the past several years. And the reason I'm making this is because of the Streamer Awards, watching just tons of YouTube videos, and I just have that spark of motivation, and I miss it. I miss it. I love it. And I get into these modes, I want to create, make content, make YouTube videos, and then I have these ideas and they're popping off everywhere, and then you turn around and here we are, no videos or anything, no Twitch stuff, nothing going on. So let's go back to the beginning. Why not? So I was on YouTube before I was on Twitch. Of course, YouTube's been older than Twitch. And I loved YouTube. I loved the wrestling scene back when I was younger. People were on their webcams just talking about wrestling events, mostly like the pay-per-view events, and rating the shows and the different matches, 1 to 5 stars usually. Some people had different ratings. And I used to watch a bunch of those people. Truth Slayer being one of those that I can remember off the top of my head. Just tons of different wrestling stuff. Of course, you listen to music and everything else. And so many things have changed since then. Shay Carl, and then Shane Dawson, and Justine, and all those people that have been on YouTube for a long time. I've been watching since they were wee little lad. I just remember all of them doing different things and having their own thing, their own niche. And then they would all go vlogging. A lot of times they would do their everyday vlog, and I was like, oh, I want to do that. And then I was like, I'm a boring person. What am I going to vlog? Hello, I'm sitting here at the computer playing a computer game. Hello, I'm at my PlayStation playing a PlayStation game. I was just like, I am boring. I guess I could make a video out of it, but doing that every day, And I guess thinking back about it now, I guess that may have made me more motivated to go outside, do more things outside, or find things to do. I'm not too sure. I didn't really have a lot of money either, so I don't know. But I was streaming on Twitch. Eventually, Twitch comes along after Justin TV. I stream on Twitch because I'm fascinated once again and love this type of environment. Love the idea, streaming and broadcasting stuff to everybody. And it was a lot of fun. It really was. And one thing I can remember... excuse me. One thing I can remember specifically one day on Twitch, I was just like, I remember these League of Legends videos now. These League of Legends videos, people would talk about the league events, Riot Esports, all kinds of stuff. And let me tell you, it was a game changer for me because I, one day, loaded up just like everybody else. I mean, there's tons of League of Legends commenters and people who were reviewing teams and thoughts and who they liked and didn't like. And it was always a popularity contest, to be honest with you, even if they were good or not. But I did like everybody else. I had, like Narsley, they had the video game playing, or they had League of Legends up in the background, a little webcam or no webcam, and just kind of talked about what they thought and about Riot or League of Legends or the direction of esports or anything to that extent. And I made my first video, and it was received well from my community and Twitch, and just overall I enjoyed it. I liked it, and it evolved from there. And that's what created the Zoid Rush videos, as you see today. And looking at them, I know there's one simple thing, because I've been on YouTube for a long time. I look at my oldie videos, I'm much slimmer in the face. I don't have the bags under my eyes. I don't look like I'm aging. I have hair up here, my little grease ball hair, I still have hair, by the way. Okay. Might not look the cleanest. It might not look the best, but hey, this is what we got. But Zoid Rush videos were great. I was really involved in the esports team back then with League of Legends specifically. Even though I look back at those videos now and I'm like, I don't know what I was talking about. I would watch videos, and I was not a high-end League of Legends player. Like, I talked like I knew what I was talking about. I guess that's what got me through, really. And I was be watching games, and I'd be like, "This guy's not that bad. I mean, this guy's gonna win the world champions," and whatever the case may be. And some of those videos got like hundreds of views, thousands of views. One of them, I think specifically the Piglet video, got over 1,000 views. I think some of that was trolling, which was a whole different thing about my Twitch, just rewatching my video or refreshing my video. I don't know how many unique views that is. I don't go back or look at it anyway. But Zoid Rush videos were always something to talk about. There was nothing specifically, not specific content per se. And I want to avoid. I want to change those. One of those specifically because I remember when Charlie started Moist Critical, and Leafy is here, and all those other people. Whatever their opinions are of these people, that's fine. That's not what this video is about. But I remember they would always be CS:GO surfing. They'd be surfing and be talking about stuff or playing a game in the background, not showing their face. And not really having webcam, and that was a big thing. And I remember when Charlie started doing videos and face cams and reacting to things, and then finally just embracing, what he does now. He does what I'm doing right now, which is a full circle, and he's much more successful than I am. Let me tell you, but that's okay. One is he's way more consistent. He talks about stuff. He's very passionate about stuff. He does have a little editing. Mine are like one cut takes all. If I wanted to show stuff, I would have to start switching scenes and stuff or editing into the videos. I don't have an editor. I just do this all on my own. So get what you get. This is why we're here. But that was the Zoid Rush. I think in the future, I am going to do more of this. There's going to be no more scenes or things around me, like a background around me. As you remembered, my colorful backgrounds, different backgrounds have changed over the years. They evolved over the years. And why is that? Why are the colors I picked? Why are the borders I picked? Or whatever, the professional settings. And that's because I loved viewer stuff. You guys were amazing. Anything art related, I showcased or used on my streams and or YouTube videos, which were probably not good for my YouTube videos. Realistically, the colors probably clashed. The things weren't great. They weren't beautiful things. The camera was not awesome by any means. The mic sucked. I mean, all kinds of stuff. I'm still using the same headset from God knows when I was interviewing people from years ago. So there's that. I do have a nice little handy-dandy Rode now, so as I move the mic around and touch it and whatever. But going off of that, I did always use your fan-made stuff, and I think just moving forward, it'd be better just to do full-screen stuff like this, especially Zoid Rush videos. It makes sense. I have a nice camera. It's auto-focusing left and right, which I need to turn off, because you shouldn't keep auto-focusing. Just focus! Anyway, neither here nor there. But moving forward to the other one, Chalk Talks with Tony. And I remember I pitched this idea on stream, and I had this idea in the back of my head. Chalk Talks with Tonys are nothing special or different than what we see today, interview-wise. They're way too long. I need to improve the formula a little bit. Also, one thing I can tell you is the time frame that Chalk Talks take were too long, not just for me, but for the guests. When I was first doing them, I was like 30 minutes, cool, that's not a big deal, but I want to push it. I want to go an hour. You want to talk 2 hours? I want so much content. I just want to squeeze every little detail out of you. And that was not a successful way of doing things. Doing interviews, you have to have questions that are, one, intriguing to people, and two, that you have an attention span. And I did break them up in parts at one point. Now we just do them in one full go. We just upload in one go instead of breaking them to multiple parts into like 30-minute parts, because they were long. Some of them were 2 hours, 2.5 hours long. And I just remember, I love all my guests. All my guests, it was always about Chalk Talk. It was always about them. It was never about me. Everybody's like, well, it's on your channel. You're getting the views and da-da-da. But it really was to learn about that person, because on Twitch at one point, It was the same common questions. It didn't matter what stream I went to, how big or how little you were. It was always the same common questions. How'd you get your username? What got you into video games? Why do you play League of Legends? What roles do you play in League of Legends? And that was a big thing, is like, oh, League of Legends back then was like what I watched. So a lot of my Chalk Talks, now I think about it, are from League of Legends. It's just how it is. It's just they played League of Legends. They were professional at it. They weren't. They just played for fun. Whatever the case may be, they enjoyed playing League, and that was just part of the interview. I think down the line, and there will be updated Chalk Talks, believe it or not, 2024, we will be making Chalk Talks with Tony's. We're bringing it back. It's going to be more short, or I'm going to try and condense it down into questions that I still want to know, like how'd you get your username? It's always going to be the classic first question we're going to ask. It's just going to be, you're listening to Chalk Talk with Tony, that's going to be the first question I ask. If I don't ask that, then there's something wrong and things have went awry. But I do want to condense it down. I want to focus more on streaming, more about their stream, and more thoughts about their Twitch. Especially now, there's YouTube, there's Kick, there's Twitch. What do you want to stream on? What do you focus on? What are your goals, in their future? What do they like to play in a general sense? I don't need to go down their whole history. I was thinking about that. And reflecting on that is like, how'd you get into video games? Which is one thing, but then I would drag it. I would do like step by step. I was like, all right, you went from, you're playing on your little makeshift iPhone, when you're a young kid, to now you're playing on the PlayStation 1, and then, you got an N64 after that, and I would just go step by step, and that was just, I think it was a little much thinking back about it, but I told you I wanted to wring every little detail out of them, and, they're still good interviews. I'm still proud of a lot of those interviews, but we are going to condense it down. There are going to be Chalk Talks with Tony's. We're bringing back the Twitch streamer interviews. Got a lot of motivation, and you're probably wondering why I'm making this video. I'm going to keep it short, probably under 15 minutes, I hope. The main reason I'm bringing these back to these videos is, one, I've been watching a lot of Mr. Beast interviews, and as you can see, Mr. Beast is just at a whole other level. I'm not saying I'm ever going to be at Mr. Beast's level. That's not what I want to be. I just do these for fun. I do these for enjoyment. But watching the Streamer Awards, every year I watch the Streamer Awards that Cutie Cinderella puts together, and it just motivates me to make more content. Because I looking back at the last video I'd made, which was like this, I was like, hey, Cutie, I would love to be a red house carpet person, and that's all I really wanted to do. I didn't want to go into the event. You could literally have kicked me out. Cutie could have been like, you're not invited after this interview, go back to your hotel, watch it on your phone or whatever, and I would have been okay. I would have been content with that. I would have been like, hi, it's nice to meet you, I'm Tmzoids, I'm here with Extra Emily or whatever, and boom. But of course she had her own thing. She plans it really soon. She's probably already got her host for next year, and that she's already reached out to. Who knows? She's thinking about changing the stream time, or the Streamer Awards to Q4, which is still another thing, but that's not here. That's not what this video is about. But looking back at this videos, I'm like, well, of course she's not going to pick me. I'm a nobody. What's going on? Like, of course, it's like I sound like a fan. But I just generally do. I just generally love interviewing people. I love making content. Just talking out of my ass sometimes, my opinions and stuff. And those are the two types of things that I have. There is no set schedule in the future. I am just going to be releasing videos as I have them. You're probably not going to see an intro to this video. I'm still considering if I'm going to do an outro to this video. I know some people don't even do that anymore. They don't have like the little cards or anything at the end. So I might just, boop. I'm still undecided. Probably this one I'm just going to send out. So there are going to be changes. There are a lot of changes coming. I'm doing well. I'm okay. I know a lot of people have missed me, I'm sure. You can't catch me on my Twitch. All those links are down below. I hate saying this, but if you want, leave a comment. Tell me how you found my channel. If you see me on Twitch, if that's how you found me. If you found me through YouTube organically, let me know. That's all. I'm not going to tell you the rest of the stuff, because supposedly if you do all three, or tell them to do all three, they don't do any of them. So I'm only asking you to do one. Leave a comment. Anyway, guys, you guys have a great one. I'm out of here. I promise you there will be content on this video, and it won't be just a mishmash of everything. I know I've been throwing everything in the kitchen sink at it. It will get better. I promise you. Until next time.